evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Go Bananas Comedy Club, Cincinnati's home for stand-up comedy. Wednesday night, let me make some noise, baby! Oh, come on, Wednesday, we can do better than that. Make some noise, yeah! All right, a couple quick announcements before we get the show started. Please turn those cell phones on silent. Don't heckle the comedians. And keep that table talk down or you will be asked to leave. With that out of the way, make some noise for all the people you came to see on the Pro-Am! And please help me welcome to the stage the very funny, the very talented, your host and MC for the evening. It's Connor Twee!
Wednesday night, how we feeling? Make some noise! It's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, a night notorious for getting fucked up. Put your hands together if you're drinking tonight. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Awesome, it's so cool you guys came out to support live comedy, see your family and friends. One more time for yourselves for doing all that. Man, it's cool to be here. Anybody have to find a babysitter to be here tonight? Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah. No, just spending money to be here. I like that. I had to find a babysitter to be here tonight. It's weird to say babysitter because it's just my fiance watching her own son, but what are you going to do about it, you know? My fiance, she's got a 4-year-old son. He's the man. We get along super well. He calls me Silly Connor. Sorry if you want to be Silly Connor. You can. That's me. Yeah, you get it, brother. Here's the thing. Me and her son, we've got a super good relationship, and I think I should get one of those shirts. You know the shirt I'm talking about? It's like, I'm not the stepdad. I'm the dad that stepped up. I'm going to get that shirt, and then I'm going to wear it when we go and pick him up from his loving and supportive father's house. That way that dude's like, Silly Connor, now you get it. Since I've been hanging out with a 4-year-old boy, and it's not as weird as it sounds anymore, here's what I've noticed. It's like the only personality that we give to little boys is they get like monster trucks and dinosaurs. That's all they get. Like if you go shopping for a little girl's clothes, it's like a picture of a butterfly and then it says you can be anything you want in this world. Drunk already. If you buy clothes for a little boy, it's just a picture of a T-Rex and then it fucking says T-Rex. Little boys just don't learn emotional intelligence. You know, it got so bad Disney had to come out with the movie Cars just to be like, hey guys, tow trucks got feelings too, so let's give this shit a try. Dude, little girls, they get like all the toys in the world that they want. You know, there's like baby dolls and fucking dresses and like imagination kits and all this stuff. I took my stepson to Target and he came up with a dump truck. He's like, hey man, I know I got 4 of these, but hear me out. Don't have one this size yet. Let's go. I went and I got a massage recently. You guys ever been to a place that gave you a massage so bad that the only reason they existed was to jack people off, you know? Dude, I went to this lady, I think I was the first human back she had ever seen. At one point, she started punching me. It's like, I get it, I came in here with a Groupon, but I do deserve some respect. Anyway, she didn't try to jack me off. She said my wiener was too big. Crazy story. I have a friend that gets jacked off after massages, and he came to me the other day and he was like, hey man, I just did the thing and I feel really gross. I told him, you should feel gross. That's a gross thing to participate in. He's like, nah man, they switched up the oil and it left like a residue on my skin. I had to ask him, aren't you ever worried about like the cops coming in and like busting you guys? He's like, dude, I'm butt naked, covered in oil. They couldn't catch me if they wanted. I know you guys remember the show Fear Factor. Fear Factor was a crazy show because on one episode, and this is gross to say into a microphone, they had the contestants drink a pint of donkey cum, and it's 16 ounces, in case there's any confusion on how much that was. Could you imagine drinking a pint of donkey cum for like $100,000 and then having to pay taxes on those winnings? You're just going to cash that obnoxiously large check covering your face. Uncle Sam sticks his hand out. He's like, "We did this together, brother." And you're just like, "I got a belly full of cum that says otherwise, dude." Here's the thing, man. $100,000, you still gotta go sell insurance on Monday, you know? You can't walk into the office and be like, "Cheryl, can you make some copies for me?" She's like, "Fuck no, dude. I see what you do for money." Donkey comes on the table, but faxing some shit's too much for you? No, dude. I saw on the news Bruce Willis was diagnosed with dementia. That's pretty sad. You guys think he went into his closet and saw the costume from the movie Armageddon and was like, "I was a fucking astronaut, dude. How sick is that?" Dude, Wednesday night, you guys are a ton of fun. Who's ready to get this show started? Dude, keep that energy going, because I have the pleasure of bringing to the stage the producer, my podcast, my very funny friend, Luke Young!
Hello, bananas. My name is Luke Young. So with having a name as Luke, I had a lot of neck beards growing up telling me that they were my father. I love Star Wars as much as the next guy, but you won't catch me telling little boys that I'm their daddy. That's fucking weird. I got some good news, though, to start this set off with. We got to remove 21 animals off of the endangered species list. And onto the extinct. Them bitches are gone. You'll never see them again. They're gone. All 21 of them. There weren't any of the cool ones anyways. There's a bunch of mussels, mollusks, a flower, one bat. You wouldn't have missed them. You wouldn't even know they were there. I mean, if you don't have an exhibit in the zoo, do you really matter anyways? Not really. If you can't tell, I am a redhead. So, do we have any other redheads in this place right now? All right, that was sad. That was sad as shit. Sucked being bullied growing up, knowing damn well I was better than every single one of you. You guys are trash. Your insults are even worse. Ginger, soulless. I don't have anything new. My friend the other day hit me with one that nearly brought me to my knees. He called me a match. I was devastated. Not to get into eugenics, but genetically we're better than you guys, dude. We sense the temperature change before you guys. We need more pain meds. Our dicks are bigger. We're superheroes, dude. We got all sorts of genetic differences. I like to get high and drive. It's one of my favorite things to do. I was driving to Columbus one day. It was for my niece's first birthday, so you knew I had to be obliterated. Saw a sign on the way to Columbus. It said, "Speed limit monitored by aircraft." What the fuck do you mean? We got Goose and Maverick up there watching me. I'm doing 70 and a 65. It's not that serious. To be fair, you could have put anything on that sign. It would have scared the shit out of me, though. Speed limit monitored by cops. I would have slowed the fuck down. I got high and drove to Raising Cane's. Anybody go to the Raising Cane's drive-thru before? Fucking sucks. Don't clap for that shit. Enough. It's awful. They always ask you some Rumpelstiltskin-ass question. Buck goes the chicken. What kind of dinner are you picking? Just give me the chicken, dude. I don't want to go through the obstacles of this question. It's supposed to be a simple exchange. I drive aimlessly on the road looking for someone to fill my stomach. I pull into your drive-thru. You remind me where I am. And then I tell you how I want to spend a third of my paycheck. It's supposed to be real fucking simple. You guys know what sucks? Paris. Paris sucks. Hate them. They're boring. Yeah, see, he said it shamelessly and ate a french fry right after. He's been there. French fries from France, dude. They suck. The only cool thing about France is that they have an entire labyrinth underneath their city made of 6 million bones, 6 million bodies. Yeah, she knows. She's been there. She killed a couple of them. I did some research, though. You know, they got to make that cool thing with all those bodies. The World Health Organization says we have 2 million bodies lost to COVID. Where's our labyrinth? You know, we were Americans. We could have made something original. Could have made a parade, a wall, a Ferris wheel. All right, everybody, keep the energy going for your next comic tonight. My friend, the funniest person I know, Blake Hammond.
Hey, one more time for Luke, everybody, huh? Hey, keep that energy going from an absolute fucking zero. What the fuck? God damn it. Hey, remember all those people died of COVID? Good night, everybody. Thanks. Funny stuff. Fucking asshole. I'm gonna try out new shit. And he's like, yeah, good luck, bitch. Fuck you. God damn it. Eating your fries. People are dead. All right. I've been sober for 8 years. No. Do not clap. Tonight's the night. I'm over it. I'm done. No, when people find out I'm sober, they're like, oh, I bet like drinking holidays are hard for you, like St. Patrick's Day. And I'm like, not really, because like drinking wasn't my problem, you know? Like if there was a holiday where we snorted Percocet in the bathroom, that would be an issue. So Easter's tough, but okay, you're cool, you guys are cool. Pick it up. Maybe they're just on pills. All right, time to do the stuff I want to do. They say in comedy to write about the stuff that you know. So I was getting a Mountain Dew Icy the other day, or as I call it, brunch. And as I was leaving, I noticed on the cup it said large/grande. And it was geeking me out, just imagining like a rich dude going into a gas station and ordering like at Starbucks. He's like, yeah, I'll have a grande ice Mountain Dew, please. Also, what's your Wi-Fi password? They're like, what? We have a fucking landline. Is that 1 or 2 words? Like, but I was like thinking about it and like, yeah, that guy, I'm like the opposite of that dude. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I would go into a gas station, or I would go to a Starbucks and order like it's a fucking gas station. You know what I mean? I walk in, I'm like, yo, can I get one of those tickets to that Powerball you guys got? They're like, the tip jar? Like, you You want an application? Is that what you'd like, sir? What's the name you want in your cup? I was like, it usually just says Big Gulp, so I guess write it on that. All right, you guys fucking hated that, and that sucks. I was real excited about it. I was going to open on it, but I had to do the other thing. Damn. All right, you fucking dumb fucks. I guess I have to talk about something else. I was going to talk about Mountain Dew for 5 minutes. No, you're not going to like that. You guys might like this, though. We'll see. I'm trying to be more positive, like learn from bad things that happen. Like this is the thing that was bad recently. I had a negative balance in my bank account. What did I learn from that? I learned that my bank is called Chase because they will hunt you down. They don't stop calling, But also, it doesn't have to be just like small shit. You can learn from really bad stuff that's happened, like trauma and shit. Fucked up. When I was 10 years old, my older sister, touched me. Positive outlook, though. Women have always wanted me, so I'm a bit of a pussy magnet. What can I say? And listen, it feels like she's touching me again. So you kind of have her face, so maybe perk up. But listen, I didn't the molested stuff. I could have talked about that for 5 minutes. I'm up here talking about Slurpees. Fuck. All right, I could just be dark. Okay. I am trying to be better. I'm trying to be a better guy. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to cut the R word out of my vocabulary. I'm not trying that hard, but I am trying. I am trying. I've replaced the R word in my vocabulary with goofball, and it works pretty well. You know what I mean? Like your friend does something stupid, it's like, oh, look at this goofball. It's fun. It's like a fun thing, but it doesn't work with the thing. I can't be like, oh, my cousin got in a motorcycle accident. He's a goofball now. Yeah, the doctor said he's gonna be goofy forever. Still you guys with me, and I like that. Fuck these dorks. I don't care about them. You guys like the goofball shit. That's what matters. All right, I try to pull it back a little bit. This is a lot for the first show. You guys ever see those those "We Buy Houses" signs? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they look so shitty all the time. They're written in Sharpie on cardboard. It's it feels like a slap in the face to the homeless community. It's like using a homeless marketing strategy to buy the thing you don't have. You know what I mean? That's fucked up. It's a fucked up thing. That would be I saw a commercial with a bunch of malnourished African kids, and they were like, "These children are hungry, but so are you." All right, that's kind of fun. Damn, if I was later in the show, you guys would be like, fucking this guy rocks. Too much for the first 15 minutes. Okay, I gotta wrap this up. We'll try this one last thing. I called my dad a couple days ago, and I guess my mom had made him clean out the basement, and he hurt his back while doing it. And he kept blaming my mom, and he kept being like, yeah, your mom blew my back out. And I was like, you're not saying what you think you're saying. He's like, I'm not going to be able to walk right for a week now. I'm like, Dad, you got to fucking... I'm not going to be able to look you in the eye. This is nuts. I was like, Dad hurt his back. And she's like, yeah, destroying my downstairs. I was like, Jesus Christ, damn it. All right, that's it for me, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Hell yeah. Very good. Okay. Up next, very funny. I give it up for Christian Grant, everybody.
Overtime for Blake. Yeah. Funny guy. Got a great show. You've got a lot of great comics. They're very funny. There's one guy coming up. He's made someone laugh so hard that they died from hysterical blindness. So look forward to that. That's coming up too. Hey, what's up? I'm seeing a new therapist. Sure, yeah. I'm not sure if I like him or not. He does have a fresh perspective compared to the other therapists, He's like, Christian, I just get the feeling it would actually help a lot if you leaned in to your masculinity. And I looked at him and went, yeah, Yeah. That's fine, right? For your therapist to call you a pussy. That's totally fine. That is totally fine. I'm getting older. My dad's getting older. Thinking about the life we used to live. My dad's one of those guys that believes if everyone had a gun, crime would disappear. One time while we went to go get groceries, he handed me a gun. He's like, here, watch the car. I was 6. You know what? He actually might be right. He might be right. If everyone had a gun, crime might disappear, because as a 6-year-old, if I had the strength to cock that gun, one crime would disappear. Early bedtime. My dad would come up to me and be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I'd be like, ice cream or you scream, you know? What was he thinking? Giving a 6-year-old a gun, left me in a hot car. You didn't stop any crime, you crimed, okay? Yeah. Just thinking about my family, because Thanksgiving, right? Yep, Thanksgiving. We're all seeing family. My grandma will be in town. Thanksgiving is a little weird because of her, because every time when she's around for the holidays, and my grandma makes the holidays weird because she has a very strong belief system. It's QAnon. My grandma's really into QAnon. I try to pull her out of it, but it's hard to argue propaganda when it's delivered adorably. You know? Be like, drive safe, sweetie, and remember, the Democrats are eating the children. You know, like, thanks, Grandma. Yeah. Family. Seen a lot of the family. My niece, she'll be there. She's really funny. Says like the dumbest shit ever. One time, I was hanging out with her. We were walking on the sidewalk. And this woman on a phone walking on the sidewalk walks past us. She's like, I just get the feeling they don't like me because I'm like a gold star lesbian. And my niece, I swear to God, she goes, that's why I only eat Skyline. To understand how ridiculous that is, you have to know what a gold star lesbian is. A gold star lesbian is a woman who's never been with a man. She's only been with women. You get a gold star for that. That's what they call it. And I was not going to explain that to my niece. I'm not her father, so I just went with it. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Eating gold star turns you gay. Like, that's why I just went with it. That backfired. Don't ever lie to kids, because they will get curious. They'll ask follow-up questions, you know? You know what our next question was? Have you ever eaten Gold Star? I've experimented, but it wasn't for me, okay? Yeah. You guys know those people who have like knees that tells them it's gonna rain? You know those people? Just have like a knee, it's like, oh, give me my umbrella, it's gonna storm. Like, I think that's a weird thing. Like, your knee's telling you when it's gonna rain? Like, your knee's telling you the weather? Like, that's just the news. Your knees is telling you the news? That's, no one else out there is like that. No one else is out there like, my pits stank. There's traffic on 75. That's not a thing. My dad thinks it's a thing. He's like, I got jock itch, it's your brother's birthday. So, I would be cool if that was a thing, maybe, you know? Like strangers, you just go out to the world, see strangers, and they tell you the world events based on how they're feeling. Like, imagine your president on national television, just going, my nipples are hard. Prepare for war. Yeah. Listen, that's all my time. So thank you so much for your guys' participation. Please give a big warm welcome for the next comic, Mr. David Broerman.
Clap for Christian, everybody. He had a very firm handshake. His therapist is wrong about him being a man. Let's see, got married last year. It's going well, but sometimes I still get in my own head, kind of trip myself up. Like My wife's last boyfriend was also named David. So sometimes if she says my name in bed, I'm not entirely sure she's thinking about me, so I've come up with some tricks. Once I was just like, hey, maybe if you get super into it, just use my middle name too. That didn't work. So the last time I tried it, I think this is a good one. I was like, hey, you know what would really turn me on? Just, if you get really excited, just yell out my full social security number. It was pretty hot, I'm gonna say. Is anyone up here married? Anyone a married couple in front of me? All right, you guys, do you know each other's social security numbers? No? Okay. If somebody said yes? All right, what is it? Okay. She caught me. She said he had good credit. I was going to steal his identity. That's a good call. All right. See, my wife is pansexual, and if you don't know what that means, me either. I don't know. I'm not going to ask. I don't want to mess anything up. I'm just glad I'm on the list, quite honestly. That's... And we're going to move on. I know I just was talking about being married, but I have to tell you guys again in 2 weeks. She always Last time I was there, she... Morning, I don't like this.
That's going to be... opinion I had earlier. Everybody, it's opinion I had earlier. Everybody in here is acting like a
wouldn't be back for a while then together.
So
Messages on. Oh, I wore him on a new.
Cute. And my daughter plays. The girl to me like, Daddy, I don't understand why I place. And in my head, nothing negative. Emily. Y'all been amazing to me. Thank y'all so much.
I have never met.
Great.
Their hand.
Coming to the stage. It's
wait till you're married to hate. My dad will call me in from the other. They should have called it the throw up. It's like, oh, puke. Sexually. I'm just is he waxing it? All right.
that's my aunt. Get fucking wild. Yeah, that's my and hey, whoever picks the we'll call it. Swallow your jewelry. Elope was developed. And maybe check your shoes. Like my dude. It's great too to say animal. You put something in his mouth. It's so fucking fun to play.
All right, give it up for Bree. With no leg, like every. Yeah, it's like bottom. Head
like, oh, dude. I can't do that. Great, actually. You get a text that says, come down the first group.
Pre-night, man. You get fucked. You didn't have to get pregnant when they threw kids. Gone.
So my happy ass, a lot of. End of the day, women's.
I'm just ass for going on an. I'm getting fucked by inflation. Guys, you don't want the
first time. We're here to give you a prepare for me. Brother out into the woods. Something heavy duty, because it said the cum part. Older. Younger? Yep. Front. Spring. View of animals. Through his wings. Pride. White.